I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 8, the final race on the day, an MR68 handicap over 1200 meters, 4:05 is the off time. And race number 8 will close off proceedings at Hollywoodbets Scottsville for us on Christmas Eve before we head off and celebrate Christmas on the Monday and enjoy the Christmas Eve celebrations. Race 8, we've got a rerun for you, that of Northern Warrior, and then we've got interviews with golf puller Jabu Jacobs and James de Harbour.
On the right hand side we find Northern Warrior, and then comes Willow Me coming out of the 200. Don't Shoot the Bomber now takes it up. Shot of Courage on the inside trying to make a race of it, and it's Don't Shoot the Bomber and Cotton Ron's also fighting on. Don't Shoot the Bomber and Shot of Courage, here's the line. I think Don't Shoot the Bomber won it from Shot of Courage. Cotton Ron's involved and Northern Warrior running on lane.
It ran a good race last run, so let's hope it will run better this time.
McCartney is going over 12. I see last time they went over 1,000. I think he ran well over the 1,200 meter.
They put on the race. Master Blinger had him on before down the straight, and they moved it to Greyville on the poly. I took him out. I think he's a horse that's got a future. I think he's a nice mover. He's a little bit immature. It might not be the right distance yet, but I'm expecting him to run a nice race.
Master Bling, 8-1 in the market. Last time out, he was all the rage at Hollywoodbets Scottsville when supported into 5-2, and he was just one pace, beaten 4.5 lengths. He's dropped a further 3 points. I think 8-1, astounding class as well. First time in an E-class event. I think he'll be very, very competitive, and I think he's a runner that will go well. Northern Warrior, now he's been running on strongly over 1,000 meters. He goes up to 1,200 meters, which could just be the right distance for him. And I think he's going to go very, very close to winning. He's going to be the top selection for me in race number 8. He's now having his peak run, his third run after layoff. He'll be cherry ripe for this outing. Rachel Veneker aboard. He's on the right mark of 64. And I think Michael Roberts has given him the perfect prep into this event. And I think he's the one that they all have to set their sights on, because he'll be flying home at the finish, at the business end of proceedings. Purple Powerhouse, he's a runner that holds his form quite well. Last time out in a field of 5, he was beaten 3 lengths behind Cavalieri. I think he's the type of horse that needs a pace on. And in a field of 5, I don't think he quite got that. I think now that it's a bigger field, he's going to have something to aim at, and around 6-1 in the market. I think you can include him into trifectas and quartets. This horse, Space Cowboy, he's in good form. His last 2 victories have been encouraging. I thought he's hit the line quite hard with a bit of conviction. Dropping in trip to 1,200 meters, but given that it's at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, it could just be a stiffer test for him. He's a horse that I think could find trifectas and quartets. McCartney, disappointing last time out, lost 2 lengths. I think he's better than that. Jabu Jacobs expects a better showing from him as well, so I think he could get involved for trifectas and quartets. This horse, Happy Wanderer, who won last time out beating Hippocrates. Handicap has given him 11 points. I think he's going to have a tougher task to win again, or to possibly even be competitive, because he was struggling to be competitive of marks of 58, 57, 53, 52 even, 51, and he was a shock winner last time out, it must be said, winning at odds of 33-1. He had no form to recommend going into the race, but he got the job done, and he won with quite a bit in hand. So maybe they've changed something with this individual. They've got him in the right space, and maybe he's a horse that could be competitive again, but I'd like to see him challenge again before selecting him. And then looking past those runners, Big Slick, a runner that just does seem to be better on the poly track, but he's dropped in the ratings. He's come down quite a lot, from an 85 down to a 68, and he's bound to pop up one of these days. And number 4, Quick Star, is scratched in this event, so it's a reduced field of just 10 runners now. So I think it is a race where you can go light. I'm going to go with number 5, Northern Warrior, as a top selection. Place accumulators, I'm happy to take my chances and banker this horse, because I just believe that it is the right race for him over the right trip. Rachel Veneker aboard, she gets on well with him, and I think that Northern Warrior could be perfectly teed up to get the job done. The value in the race lies with number 9, Master Bling, at around 8-1 in the market. I think a better showing can be expected from this individual. 75 down to 64. He looks to be on the right mark to be competitive and challenge once again, so I think he'll be right up there as well. So 2 horses that I think you can play around, 5 and 9. I'll play around those 2 horses, but number 5, Northern Warrior, he's going to be the top selection for me in the final race on the day. Hopefully I've managed to guide you in the right direction with the 8 races out at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Sunday. Hopefully it's a profitable day's racing for you, and hopefully you manage to make yourself lots of cash.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.